English 1B, Lesson 5, Indirect Objects. Objectives. Explain the concept of the indirect object. Identify indirect objects in print sources. Create writing applications that include indirect objects. Rules. Indirect object. An indirect object precedes the direct object and tells to whom or for whom the action of the verb is done and who is receiving the direct object. There must be a direct object to have an indirect object. Indirect objects are usually found with verbs of giving or communicating, like give, bring, tell, show, take, or offer. An indirect object is always a noun or pronoun which is not part of a prepositional phrase. Example, indirect object. She gave me the report. Who received the report? Me. Me is the indirect object. Rule. Complex indirect object. Indirect objects can also be complex, consisting of the simple indirect object and all the words describing it. Example, I bought the little boy with the crooked grin a lollipop. Simple indirect object equals boy. Complex indirect object equals the little boy with the crooked grin. Try one for fun. Identify the indirect objects. Number 1. She gave me the report. Who received the report? Me. Me is the indirect object. Number 2. King Arthur put his sword on the table. King Arthur is the subject. Put is the verb. Sword is the direct object. Table is the indirect object.